Yo, what's up? Bob here. Welcome to the Bob Bradley YouTube channel. Today, I'm going to be getting into some releases for Record Store Day Black Friday. That's November the 29th of 2024. I was sent some records in the mail from Resonance, Elemental, and Deep Digs. Of course, Zeb Feldman is involved here. He is the jazz detective. I'm going to give you some basic facts about each release and my general feelings about the sonics, the material, the presentation. So without further ado, let's get started. I received this one from Resonance Records and was pleasantly surprised to receive it. Emily Rimler, Cooking at the Queens, live in Las Vegas, 1984 and 1988. This is a 3 LP set, rather sprawling, mastered and cut by Bernie Grundman, BG in the Dead Wax. It is a transfer from the original master tapes. Pretty decent, heavy cardstock cover, nothing crazy. It has this pretty cool picture of Emily on the front with a little ES 335 guitar. You know that I dig that the most. Not a lot of releases from Emily. She did pass away at a very young age, unfortunately from a heart attack, and as a result, her career was cut incredibly short. That said, let's get into this. This sounds outrageous, sonically beautiful. Emily is playing a lot of tunes that you probably know. Autumn Leaves, So What, Moonbeams and Rainbows, Impressions, Moanin'. This is fantastic. Beautiful set of songs. The band is outrageous on this. They're cooking. Drums and bass, absolutely on point. Emily, super accomplished player and is absolutely ripping. Would I suggest this? Absolutely. It has these custom labels. This is a beautiful set. Comes with a nice booklet. The records are flat, they're quiet, and the mastering is A+++. This is great. I was really pleased that I could give you a very positive review of this record set. Yeah. Emily Remler, Cooking at the Queens. You know what they say, when a tapestry from an asteroid fills you with space joy, and your heart is filled with vibrations, you become a star no matter who you are. That's right, Sun Ra, bam, lights on a satellite. This is live at the Left Bank. Got this big old hype sticker here. We're going to take a look at that now. It says limited edition 2 LP 180 gram gatefold, transferred from the original tape reels by Michael D. Anderson, remastered for vinyl by Matthew Luthens at the Mastering Lab, TML in the Dead Wax. If you don't know, the Mastering Lab is all of the equipment from Doug Sax's old Mastering Lab. That's an all-tube rig that is now set up in Kansas, courtesy of Chad and Matthew Luthens. This sounds fantastic. That said, you have to be a Sun Ra fan to, buy this in the first place. So I'm just going to proceed under the impression that I'm speaking to fans of Sun Ra. That's right. This 2 LP set goes from absolute insanity to blinding brilliance. It's really cool. It sounds great. Matthew Luthens did a fantastic job on the mastering. The quality of the pressing is fantastic, and same kind of cover, heavy cardstock, anti-static sleeves, nice booklet. There is no shortage of cool looking Sun Ra photographs. We've got some here on display. Yeah, it's fantastic. If you're a Sun Ra fan, it seems that they're doing some of these live Sun Ra things each year, so you don't have to get them all. You might want to choose, but this one is pretty solid. I really like the vocal tunes on this. In between are like these wild interludes that are really chaotic. That said, as soon as they get into some of these more musical things and the vocalists are going, the dancers were out at this show, Very cool. There's 2 bonus tracks on here from the Sun Ra movie, A Joyful Noise, if you're familiar with that. This is a pretty great set. For fans of Sun Ra, it is probably a buy. If you're feeling somewhat bold and you want to expand your musical palette, this might be a great way to do it. Sun Ra, Lights on a Satellite. I do love that title. Live at the Left Bank. Big venue, beautiful recording. The booklet, they get into how it was recorded. I believe it was recorded to a 12 track. Yeah, so nice. This next one I am super excited about. When I saw it on the list, I knew that I wanted to hear it. In the tradition of B.B. King's Live at the Regal, live from Cook County Jail, now we have this. B.B. King in France, live at the 1977 Nancy Jazz Pulsations Festival. This is a transfer from the master tapes. It is cut by Matthew Luftens at the Mastering Lab. All tube. Beautiful cut of this record. This is quite possibly the first audiophile presentation of BB's material in the modern era, and it's really, really nice. It's about $60. There's some burning renditions of Sweet 16. The Thrill Is Gone. It's a typical BB King show. 7-piece band, I believe. I think that's right. And they are burning. This is a period of BB's career that isn't that well documented, and this is beautiful document. If you're into the blues and you're into BB King, which you should be if you're into the blues, you should be into BB King. So, boom, BB King in France. Custom labels. Let's talk about pressing quality. It's incredibly nice, super flat, very quiet. I mean, crazy quiet. Last but not least, probably the one a lot of you have been waiting for. Now, there's others that have already talked about these records and will talk about these records. That's why I would rather give personal feelings rather than just go by the poop sheets that are sent out with these promo records. Every year, I get one of these Bill Evans live shows. They're done in conjunction with the family. And, you know, Zev and Elemental have been doing a great job with these records. This one, I'm super excited about. Not for the obvious reasons. Mostly just the fact that Bill Evans has this sweet, sweet mustache on the cover. These guys, in the photos in the book, they look like they're on safari or something. Really, really, really cool. This is Bill Evans in Norway. It has Eddie Gomez on bass and Marty Morell on drums. By the way, Marty's cymbals on this just sound fantastic. I don't know what kind of cymbals he was using. I don't know if they're Zildjian, they're K's. I don't know what's going on, but they're just the right amount of trashiness and just beauty. And they're so well recorded on this. They go into how they recorded this in the book. Some fellas made a custom console for this concert. And let me tell you, this sounds fantastic. You know, I know it's Bill Evans and some people don't like Bill Evans or whatever. I, for one, love Bill Evans. And if I went to a Bill Evans show and it was like this, I would have walked away a happy man. Completely satisfied. This is fantastic sounding. The tunes that they chose are great. They played amazing. Bill, super lush sounding piano, sophisticated playing, everything you would want. Looks cool as shit with this mustache. I mean, what are we doing here? This is amazing. If you're a Bill Evans fan, this is a no-brainer. Just buy the thing. This is probably my favorite one that has been put out since they started doing these releases. Now, there is a bass solo just about on every song in the Bill Evans tradition, and Eddie gets a lot of time on this. I think the beginning of each side, they play for a minute, they establish the tune, and then there's a bass solo. That's it. It's great. The rhythm section's on fire. Bill's playing beautifully. This is an outrageous record. For me, it's a must-have. The one last year was really good. they just keep getting better and better. I don't know how long this is going to go on. I don't know how many live Bill Evans shows people are interested in getting, but if you were thinking about getting this one, if you don't have any, buy this without any fear whatsoever. If you already have some, whatever, you either buy it or don't. But I think it's great. This is a no-brainer for me. I mean, they sent it to me, but what are you going to do? That said, I would have bought this no problem. This is great. Great releases from Resonance, Elemental, and yeah, the BB King one. This was a Deep Digs release from Zev Feldman, the jazz detective, and evidently he's doing some blues detection work as well. So yeah, great releases for RSD from that little conglomerate of labels there. Happy to receive them. Thank you very much. And hopefully I'll be able to come to you guys with some more RSD releases throughout next week maybe. And if not, I'll see you out there on the 29th, dark and early. That's right. So until we meet again, Bob out.